When you picture the future of transportation, you probably don't imagine an 80,000-pound semi-truck flying up a steep incline at 65 miles per hour. But that's exactly the kind of impossible Tesla is making possible. The Tesla Semi isn't just another electric vehicle, it's an audacious challenge to everything we thought we knew about heavy-duty freight. And while the current version has already stunned the world with its raw performance, Tesla isn't done yet. In fact, what comes next might completely flip the trucking industry on its head. Right now, all Tesla Semis on the road are essentially beta units, prototypes sent to a few select companies to stress test every nut, bolt, and battery cell in real-world environments. This strategy lets Tesla gather hard data before launching full-scale production at its dedicated manufacturing site. And based on recent leaks and images, a second-generation model is already in the works, with a striking redesign that includes sharper front-end lines, a sleeker profile, and potentially a futuristic LED light bar that borrows styling cues from the Cybertruck and Model Y. But let's take a step back and understand why the Tesla Semi even exists. Conventional wisdom, especially among energy experts, long held that electric powertrains simply couldn't handle the massive demands of long-haul trucking. Even Bill Gates once dismissed the idea, saying that electric trucks wouldn't be viable for freight hauling over long distances due to battery weight and limitations. His argument? Batteries just don't have the energy density needed to move heavy cargo across hundreds of miles without constant recharging or compromising payload capacity. Elon Musk wasn't having any of that. He fired back, claiming Gates had no real insight into how electric trucks actually work. To make his point, Musk and his team at Tesla engineered a truck that not only defied expectations, it redefined them. The result was the Tesla Semi, a vehicle capable of traveling up to 800 miles on a single charge when unloaded and 500 miles fully loaded with 80,000 pounds of cargo. That alone is enough to save logistics companies millions in fuel and operational costs. Elon Musk dubbed it a money printer on wheels. But why don't we see Tesla Semis dominating highways already? Simple. Tesla wanted to take its time. The first units were intentionally limited in number, around 500 in total, to ensure that real-world performance data could guide the final design. PepsiCo and other early partners have been integral to this process, sharing invaluable insights as they test the truck under daily driving conditions. Tesla's goal isn't just to build an electric truck. It's to build the electric truck that can outperform diesel rivals across the board, on power, reliability, comfort, and cost efficiency. And now, as Tesla prepares to end the beta phase and scale production, version 2 of the Semi is taking shape. Drone footage recently captured by Tesla enthusiast Zengler shows a mysterious wrapped Tesla Semi outside the production facility. The vehicle's reshaped bumper, streamlined bodywork, and hidden headlights suggest a fresh design direction. Experts believe it could feature a light bar similar to the Cybertruck, sleek, minimal, and aggressive. Even more exciting is what's going on under the hood, or rather, under the chassis. According to Tesla Semi engineer Dan Priestley, version 2 will come with aerodynamic improvements, better sight lines for drivers, redesigned side mirrors, and even a new, drop glass, window to ease operations at checkpoints and loading bays. These may sound minor, but in the trucking world, even small tweaks can lead to major time and cost savings. Then there's the new high-performance HP battery. This next-gen battery isn't just lighter and more efficient, it actually uses less energy while maintaining the same range. That's a direct result of improved efficiency across the entire vehicle platform. Priestley confirmed Tesla's internal testing has already shown a 7% increase in overall energy efficiency. For a truck that hauls tons of cargo, that's a game changer. And Tesla isn't stopping at hardware. The company is rolling out new pricing and configuration models to make the Semi more accessible. Previously, businesses had to invest in a one-size-fits-all 500-mile version priced at $250,000. But that's no longer the case. Starting next year, buyers will be able to order different versions based on their actual operational needs. For example, a logistics company with local or regional routes can now opt for a 250-mile range variant priced around $170,000, saving a significant chunk of change while still reaping the benefits of electrification. This tiered approach is a masterstroke. It lowers the barrier to entry for smaller transport businesses and accelerates the shift away from fossil fuels. Not every route needs a 500,000-mile workhorse. By offering tailored versions of the Semi, Tesla allows companies to make smarter financial decisions based on how and where they operate. Still not convinced? Listen to the drivers. PepsiCo drivers who've been operating the Tesla Semi for several months have nothing but praise. They describe the truck as quiet, smooth, and incredibly comfortable. Some even say it's better to drive than their personal cars. Visibility is exceptional thanks to the truck's center seat and panoramic windshield. And despite doing over 400 miles per day, these drivers report significantly less fatigue, proof that the Semi's ergonomic design is delivering real-world benefits. In addition to PepsiCo, the Tesla Semi is being tested by several other industry giants including Walmart, DHL, Costco, and SIA. Most recently, ABF Freight completed an extensive 3-week pilot program, logging nearly 4,500 miles of real-world driving. Their results? An average of 321 miles per day and an impressive energy consumption rate of just 1.55 kilowatt-hours per mile. This level of efficiency isn't just impressive, it's unprecedented. ABF Freight reported that their Tesla Semi was able to handle everything from flat roads to mountain passes like Donner Summit. More importantly, drivers gave glowing feedback, especially highlighting the ease of use, improved safety features, and overall comfort. One driver even said it handled better than most diesel rigs he's driven in decades. And here's a stat that should raise eyebrows. During a comparative fleet test, PepsiCo's Tesla Semis covered a staggering 27,000 miles. The closest competitor, Volvo's VNR Electric, managed just over 5,000. If that doesn't spell domination, we don't know what does. In Part 2, we'll explore how the Tesla Semi stacks up against other electric trucks globally, dive deeper into its performance during stress tests, and examine how autonomous driving could be the next big leap forward for Tesla's heavy-duty vision. Stay tuned. This revolution is just getting started. The Tesla Semi is more than a breakthrough. It's becoming the standard by which all other electric trucks are measured. In test after test, on road after road, this electric beast continues to dominate its rivals, not just in terms of range and performance, but also in real-world application. It's time to look at the numbers and the vision behind Tesla's push to redefine an entire industry. Let's start with performance. During the 2023 Run on Less event, a real-world performance test for electric trucks, Tesla stunned observers with staggering results. One Tesla Semi was able to rack up over 1,700 miles in a single day across multiple runs. PepsiCo, which owns the largest fleet of these trucks to date, recorded an average of 613 miles per day with its Semis. To put that in perspective, the second-best performer, a Freightliner eCascadia truck operated by OK Produce, only managed 204 miles per day. That's not just a gap, it's a canyon. In total, PepsiCo's Tesla fleet covered over 27,000 miles during the event. Compare that with Volvo's VNR electric trucks, which only managed around 5,200 miles combined. The Semi is operating on a completely different level, and the numbers back that up. Its advanced battery system, which boasts a capacity of 850 kilowatt-hours, gives the Semi an unmatched balance of range and efficiency. The ABF Freight test showed that the truck could average 321 miles per charge while still having enough juice left to travel another 220 miles. That's efficiency in motion. Now, let's talk torque and hill climbing. Tesla's Semi isn't just built for straight-line speed or short hauls. Its most jaw-dropping performance advantage comes when the terrain gets tough. Where traditional diesel trucks often slow to a crawl, barely reaching 30 miles per hour on a steep grade, the Tesla Semi powers up 5% inclines at 65 miles per hour. That's a full load at highway speed, uphill. And it's not theoretical. Tesla has demonstrated this capability multiple times, including through mountain routes like the notorious Donner Pass, where ABF confirmed that the Semi matched the performance of top-tier diesel rigs. The driver feedback continues to pour in, and it's overwhelmingly positive. Operators across multiple companies have praised the Tesla Semi for its intuitive control layout, center seating configuration, and expansive windshield that offers nearly panoramic visibility. The experience is less like piloting a freight hauler and more like gliding in a luxury electric car. It's quiet. It's smooth. It's incredibly easy to handle, even over long distances. And because the Semi drastically reduces noise, vibration, and harshness, drivers feel less fatigued after hours on the road. Some even say it's the most comfortable vehicle they've ever driven, period. But Tesla isn't stopping with comfort and performance. The next leap is automation. That's right, full self-driving FSD technology is already being integrated into the Tesla Semi's development roadmap. While the system still requires driver supervision, the goal is clear: a future where trucks can drive themselves across vast distances, eliminating downtime, reducing labor shortages, and lowering accident rates caused by human error. Tesla's FSD beta has already shown remarkable progress in passenger cars, and bringing it into freight will be a seismic shift for logistics. The implications are massive. The United States alone is grappling with a significant shortage of truck drivers. Recruiting, training, and retaining drivers has become a logistical nightmare for many companies. But with autonomous features gradually becoming more reliable, Tesla is positioning the Semi not just as an electric truck, but as a smart truck, capable of helping reduce the industry's dependence on human drivers without compromising safety. And speaking of safety, Tesla's electric architecture brings several built-in advantages. Lower centers of gravity, instant torque for maneuverability, regenerative braking for control, and advanced driver assistance systems all work together to minimize accident risk. These aren't gimmicks. They're real solutions to problems that have plagued the trucking industry for decades. Now let's zoom out and look at the big picture. According to Elon Musk, while traditional semi-trucks represent just 1% of vehicles on the road, they are responsible for nearly 20% of all transportation-related emissions globally. Think about that. One of the dirtiest slices of the transport sector is now being replaced by a clean, electric alternative, and not just in theory, but in practice. The Tesla Semi's success is about more than saving money or showing off futuristic design. It's about reshaping the environmental impact of an industry that's long been resistant to change. Every mile driven by a Tesla Semi is a mile not driven by a diesel engine. That means lower emissions, cleaner air, and a meaningful contribution to global climate goals. And because the Semi is built using Tesla's latest battery tech, now cheaper and more efficient than ever, it also plays into the company's master plan to reduce the cost of EV adoption across all sectors. When small and medium-sized companies can finally afford an electric truck that suits their needs, the pace of change will accelerate exponentially. The flexible configuration options Tesla is rolling out are crucial here. Businesses no longer need to buy the highest-end, longest-range version. If your operations cover regional routes or city deliveries, the 250 to 300-mile version will do just fine, and at a far lower price. That kind of customization is rare in the freight world, and it gives Tesla a serious edge over traditional truck makers who are still scrambling to figure out electric logistics. And we're only just beginning to see what Tesla has in store. The semi-production facility is nearly complete. Once it ramps up, Tesla could be producing thousands of units annually. And given the amount of real-world testing and positive feedback already gathered from partners like PepsiCo, ABF, and Walmart, the final production version is expected to be a finely tuned machine ready for mass adoption. From powerful performance and futuristic design to real-world practicality and long-term cost savings, the Tesla Semi represents a once-in-a-generation shift in how we move goods. It's not just for the big players anymore. With lower-cost versions and automated features, it could soon become the standard tool for any logistics operation looking to cut costs and stay competitive in a rapidly changing industry. In the years to come, it's likely we'll see Tesla Semis becoming a common sight on highways around the world, from California to Germany, from China to Brazil. Tesla's global infrastructure plans, including supercharger networks optimized for heavy-duty vehicles, make it all the more possible. Freight as we know it is about to change. And when it does, it'll be led by the silent hum of a machine that once dared to do the impossible, pull 80,000 pounds uphill without gas, without gears, and without compromise. So, what do you think? Will the Tesla Semi rewrite the rules of freight? Or is the industry still not ready for what's coming? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates on Tesla's electric revolution.